Like, I'm not as inclined to grind. And, in FF14. But WoW, it always feels like I need to just do some crazy grind for something. Collect something.
早速楽しそうだな。
そりゃ楽しいさ。金持ってる寺は違うね。見てよこの畳。みんなおろしたてよ。そりゃゴロゴロしたくなるでしょ。日本いいよな。竜道は昨日済ませたんだろうな。
するか。俺は動物園のパンダではない。
That's the thing is, the leveling process is going to be really important for me when I go back for the classic vanilla thing. And if I don't do Horde, then I don't even get a level, you know, like the way I did. Like, I want to go through, you know, like I'd probably just go from the undead areas into like the Barrens or some shit. Because I don't want to level the Eastern Kingdom. And I'd go from there and I get the Stranglethorn. And, but yeah, it's like you can do some of those on Alliance, but like, I want that because leveling is going to be most of the classic for me. So I don't plan on like going too ham. The rating. I'll probably just do Horde either way. If people want to join, they can join, but not much of a nostalgia trip if I don't do it the same. Be the edgy undead rogue.
私は遠慮しますね。三辻先輩、ここお寺ですよ。
むせ返る草の匂い。この宴会場は我々弓道部が占拠。
三辻、マトウ君の言う通りだ。功は八家八公の功、すなわち仏徳を学び合宿とはいえ、
ほらほら開脚後転。
エミヤ、あとは暴れを多くまでをなんとかしてくれ。
いいじゃんか、楽しそうで。俺たちもよくやったろ。
いつの時代の話をしておるのだ。
障子破ったのは一世だったのに、俺まで怒られたんだっけ。
Fighting doors outside Oldemon? Oh shit, man. That was a really cool dungeon, man. And you really gotta do it if you're a Horde side, because it was like way deep into that area, but we'd always make the track. Yeah, I think it was Oldemon. Ulduar was a different place. And there's like the desert and shit. The one that was like fucking, you'd put in the staff or whatever and it like the bitch would come out and stuff. Like Indiana Jones. Yeah, Ulduar was the raid, then there's the desert, which was like, what was Oldemon, I think? Not Oldemon, it was, what was the name of that one? It kind of had the old Dome, maybe. I think it was Old Dome. That was the Cataclysm one. Oldemon was cool. That'll be cool, dude. Having to go through all of the classics again, the classic dungeons. See, that's what I want to do with a group of people, is because we could just like all level up, and then like those are actually like hard, and you have to you do them when you get to the end of like a quest line or something. Like fucking Wailing Caverns, dude. Those will actually be difficult. So that'd be a lot of fun.
No.
I just don't know if I'd want to do Alliance. We'll see. Yeah. What happens, it happens.
世話になる。
これがあの伝説の戦場。
マキちゃん？
おりゃ飛び込み前転。
Alliance is for fucking pussies, man. I want to be the good guys, man. I'm gonna play a video game and play the humans, man. Or some shit.
ちゃんダメだよ。
Blizzard always focuses on the horde, man. It's the fun
露
shit.
天
Man.
風呂では必ず泳ぎ始めるタイプだ。是非もない。
The goat girls, yeah, in classic, dude. There are no goat girls, man. Fuck that. All I got in vanilla is fucking gnomes, dwarves, humans, and night elves, man. Everybody just played night elves and humans. Unless you're a fucking troll and you just played gnomes. It was such a boring choice from vanilla. I mean, maybe nowadays it's better. I mean, you get like Oregon and goat girls and shit. Human females have asses now. That's true, man. They're different. You also get the thick ones in the expansion that's coming out. Man, back in the day, you got like, you could get like cow women, man, undead women, you get ripped abs women, orcs, you know, fucking, like what was the other race? Troll women, man, fucking 20 different knees on them. I played a dude though. I made like one dude, 2 dudes, and then after that was always chicks, but
エリアよ耐えられるか。
そうだな。
I'd make my undead male,
笑い事じゃ
dude.
なかった
I did it again.
きっとまた
Like,
なんでか
wow.
俺まで怒
Yeah,
られ
if
る
Classic was out right now, I'd boom, I'd start it up, but I have more of a feeling for FF14 right now. I just wish it was like all the content was out and like another expansion was out. I would definitely do it, but I just don't want to bother. Like I could level another class up, but I wouldn't want to do it solo either. I mean, I would, I guess, because that was chill, but I was like going through the story in 14. I want to finish this game, dude. I really need to do that. I even set up Splinter Cell for after this just in case today, but I'm taking my fucking sweet ass time. I said this shit was boring as fuck. So I'm expecting the camp to be pretty dry. I'm assuming after the camp it's mainly going to be serious shit and then it'll be over. Week or so. Yeah, I mean, you gotta think that I haven't been streaming as long each day though. Everybody always says that. If the game ever lasts for a week, it's usually because I have not been streaming for 10 hours a day. So it seems like it's been going for hundreds of hours. It has been going for a while, and I've been talking a lot, and the voice acting, you know, I don't usually skip too much of the voice acting. That adds like quadruple the time. Yeah, about a week. But I've only been streaming like 5 or 6 hours a day. Today I'm gonna stream for as much as I want, I guess. I've been up for like 10 hours. So another 6 at least. Mac.
牧野寺、フォローできないからもうやめろ。
Yeah, we'll probably do Splinter Cell one after this. I could do that or Hyrule Warriors, but I haven't decided what I want to do. I'm enjoying this a lot. I mean, there's some shitter scenes, but also it's pretty enjoyable. I've just been extending it for so long that it's just like, alright, dude, I need to finish. Kind of like Strange Journey, man. Extended that bitch for like a month. I don't know.
いや、遠坂がまだ
There's been the GDQ, and the Fate Go has an event that's like fucking pretty much playing a VN, so it's been a lot of time. I think they're just ditching it. It's really, I mean, it's fine with me. Seems like a gimmick for one. I mean, lore-wise, yeah, it's stupid, but like, I mean, what is WoW lore anymore? Like, what is Warcraft lore? It's dead. I feel like it's a cool gimmick for one expansion, but it'd be kind of stupid to have it forever. Ditch an entire system like that. I mean, maybe they want the weapons to mean something again. I don't know. They want weapon drops or something. Necklace? Oh, they're gonna like make it into a necklace thing. Yeah, who knows, man.
先輩
I guess that was their big gimmick for the last one. Maybe they just want to focus on something else. I mean, I'm glad they dropped like garrisons.
さくら
I wish they would drop the command table or whatever the fuck.
あいつ言い出しっ
That
ぺ
was
の
one of
く
the
せに
reasons I
遅刻
quit
な
Draenor, is I was sick of logging in and going back every 10 minutes just to send my followers on fucking missions.
それが昨日は
If I want to play a phone game, dude, I'll turn on my phone, you know? Like,
徹夜って資料を探して書庫を
I don't know. It's weird that they don't keep it. I mean, wow, like FF14's kept celestial weapons forever, right? But FF14 has less individual raids and drops and shit going on, so maybe it didn't matter as much. The Facebook post, yeah, I remember the Facebook garrisons, dude. Yeah, garrisons is really what turned me off. I mean, I've got a pretty, like, you know, I get pretty addicted to shit and just keep going, you know,
そうなん
grinding
ですけど
shit, dedicated, but there was something about that just turned me off. It was just like too uninteractive. At least with other kinds of grinds, I was like doing shit and just having fun, but like garrisons is just like, it turned into too much of the theme park style thing where you're just going into menus and fucking around, and it wasn't fun.
みんな寝て
And
ない
nobody was playing other than me, so it was like, I don't have that much keeping me there other than the grind.
あのアナコンダ級の女が
また遠坂さんの手書きだよ。
台本ってあいつ出来合いで良さそう
レミオくんの家には
ブブブブ
じゃあよく眠れたね。
Liked him. I mean, there's parts about him that didn't suck, but I was like, I already had to go out and grind all this other shit. I just want to go out in the world, not be like fucking strapped to this thing. And it was like the lack of like a city and shit. I don't know. I mean, I still did most of the garrison shit in the first month, but like it was like tied to like your trade skills too. The game turned into two. I mean, I don't mind it being like a side thing, but it was like the focus of like everything. Like, you know, a lot of your gear was tied to it, all of the mounts tied to it, the pets were just starting to get tied to it, the fucking trade skills were tied to it, and it was like, we're getting rid of dailies, bro, but it turned into like this daily thing with the garrison, and I don't know. I mean, I think I was just not interested in that kind of thing at the time. I feel like I wouldn't have cared if they didn't have the followers. The followers were boring. And that's the only thing I think they've kept, right? Everything else was just like a glorified daily. Followers was just too much
ページ目から送ってくれてたら
micromanagement optimization for me. That's just where I just turned it off.
けど
Man.
な。
あれ最後のページから届いてたんだ道理で難解な話
なんか
うちにも届いたぞまあこちらは延々とひたすらに白い紙だった
So what do they still have from garrisons now? Just the
お
table?
次は
I don't even know what they're gonna have in BFA.
遠坂らしい。
深夜の冬木に白きアナコンダを見たもう一度送り返してもらったが届き終わった頃には空が白んでいたな電子メールでもか
その場合の推定所要時間は
遠坂をバカにすんな
まず不可能だと思います。カネちゃんがラストだったんだ。でも
ほぼ貫徹だ今にも倒れそうだぞ顔つきいつもと全く同じじゃん
家の方は出ない。寝てんのかな。
にゃーに
念のため迎えに参ります。うわーんと
すみません、三辻先輩。なかなか紹介のタイミングがつかめ。
来てたのかライダー
いつからライダーさん。ずっとさくらと一緒におりましたが、お気づきになら。嘘です。どこに隠れてました。惚れ惚れするような開脚行展でした。
And the last one.
ライダーさん、どちら様？
すみません、牧寺先輩。後で改めて紹介いたします。ライダー、ひとまず遠坂先輩をお願い。
承知しました。
頼むライダー、遠坂がいないと。
それはもちろん
何？
セイバーも呼ばなくてよいのです。
私も先輩と一緒に来られるのかと思ってたんですけど。
I remember Swifty, but I didn't really do much watching of him. I just remember he existed and I remember what he looks like. He was pretty big back then. Does he still do shit?
いや、そのつもりだったんだけど。
He still streams that shit? There's a bunch of people. There's a bunch of those like progressive rating, or progressive. Nowadays, everything's progressive. Progression rating guild streams and shit. But I mean, my WoW times were dwindling when streaming started being a big thing. Those two didn't mesh much. I think I watched some Tally. I think the only WoW streamer I still follow, or I followed since I quit, is Asmongold. He's kind of a degenerate, but he's cool.
そういうことになる。
To sometimes watch.
何？呼んできなよ。あの美人さんでしょ？不用心じゃん。
Flew down to spend a week at Swifty's house with them, and Vanilla used to be in the same guild. My friend mentioned it. I remember you invited my friend. That's pretty cool. What the hell do they do, man? At the house? So he just invites them down? What, did they play WoW on a stream or just like hang out? So does he just invite random people to his house all the time? I mean, I guess if they were in Vanilla together, that's all it takes. There's a few people I'd probably still know from Vanilla. I'd have a few memories of some people. There's one guy I talked to a lot. I didn't raid with him, but we were buds. But I was always masquerading as an older person, so it was always kind of weird. There's like those like middle-aged women thought I was like married and shit. I did a lot. I would never do anything like that nowadays, man. I must have had some balls as a kid. Lying about like having a wife, lying about being in a certain age group and shit. Surely all the lies didn't work out, right? Just nobody said anything. Who knows, man? Maybe I was good. They play WoW as a schedule. There's a bunch of visit and play WoW together. He has various rooms and a house. Keep it cleans up in between people. A big ass NDA about a bunch of stuff. Oh, really? 40-year-old women RuneScape cutting E-logs. Dude, the only thing I remember from RuneScape back in the day, because I was playing WoW at the time, was just like, because that's what my like real my RL friends would be playing, was RuneScape, and I was like, okay, dude, you know, I'll try some RuneScape. I was like, this shit sucks, because I was playing WoW, you know, like this shit's way better. But I'd be like, I'd still grind shit. I'd like farming lobbies, dude. I'd farm lobbies for my friends, man. I'd always be working on my mining and my smithing, and then I stopped after a while. But big ass NDA. So like, you can't talk about what you do at his place. So does he play? Don't dox, don't be a dick on stream while the stream is going. Oh, okay. So does he like play with them, and they just kind of like randomly do shit? Is it like a glorified podcast, or do they just kind of play and do their own thing, and he just does his thing? RuneScape's cool. One of my friends still like actively played that shit for like he'd come back every year. Within like the last couple of years. I don't think he does much anymore, but went ham in it. I know a lot about the game, but I didn't actually play much. That's really interesting, Gory. I mean, I guess if that's his gimmick, if that's how he makes money or gets people interested, maybe it's just fun for him. If I had that kind of money, just fly people out. I'd fly most of you boys out and we could have a good time. Sometimes he'll just go off and do his own thing. I said he barely got any one-on-one time to just talk with them. Really? That's kind of awkward, dude. Like, that's really weird. That sounds like it's more of like a business thing, like just to like have hype and shit. Like a gimmick, like money making thing, you know? You just invite somebody over from your vanilla days, just kind of barely talk to them, not even like reminiscent. It sounds more like a stream value thing. I don't know, I'd have to see it, I don't know. It's cool in a way, but also weird in a way. It depends on how many people are there at once, right? Is it just like, it's like a huge group, there's people chilling. If he flies you down, I mean, I guess that's interesting.
ありがとうございけど気配消して耳元に話しかけるのき
There were cameras all around the house, of course, not in private areas, just a common area. Okay, so is this just like big, like, so everything was about the stream value? So like you'd see him chilling and the talking. So if he invited you down, it was like, maybe he was interested in you, but it was a lot of it's for stream value. That's interesting, but I don't know. That's not, I mean, you know, people always know me, that's not my cup of tea, man, you know? I want to have it more real, wholesome, not just like shine sparkles to try and get like attention and shit. I mean, it's cool if he's just trying to make like this chemistry, always to make fun stuff happen. Sounds like a lot of effort goes into it. I respect that, but like a human to human standpoint, sounds kind of fucking weird, man. Unless it's just like a party thing, I guess. Damn, dude. Yeah, with your gaming house like that. Yeah, I remember the streamer house and shit. Like Destiny ones and stuff. Rich kids and shit. I guess making a streaming house. Yeah, surprised. I mean, I guess you could do that now on Twitch. I'm surprised I was allowed back then. I mean, I guess he's gonna have agreed to go do it. Did he expect all that going in? I mean, surely. Sounds like you go there more as like a resort, like a vacation, like an event type of thing, than really just like a hangout people deal. Wonder if they just played WoW or if they had like drinks and shit. Or, like, I don't know. If you're always getting streamed no matter what, then it sure sounds like there's not many things happening other than WoW. Don't know, I don't know anything about it. I'm not trying to like slander anybody. It's interesting to me. I don't even know if I could stream, especially the NDA and all that. Yeah, see, that's the weird shit. I don't know if I could even stream, like me hanging out with people in person. Random soulbound ring I have. I guess it depends on how you got it. If it's a quest item or something. Like, I always worry that if I stream something in person, well, really, if it was like you guys or something, it'd be fine. Like my other friends, like, I mean, I'd be banned straight up. So like, no, it is. Yeah. Like just the kinds of shit. I mean, it's not that I'm like, you know, like afraid to say weird shit. It's just like, it's just hard to probably manage people like that. So when you get drunk and shit and you're streaming, I mean, who knows what you're gonna say, right? Or you're just like hanging out. I don't want people to be like afraid of like acting a certain way. I want to do more multiplayer shit, dude. I want to do like a Mario Party or something, but it's hard enough already getting people just to watch a movie, man. I mean, I guess I could try to set up like a night, but I mean, everybody would have to do like the LAN thing on the emulator, which really wouldn't be hard to set up, but I just gotta look into it, figure out the logistics of it. 179k donations for, and that's just donations, yeah. That's wild, man. 3 months into it? Holy shit. I didn't realize he was still that big, man. Well, no wonder he goes through so much trouble to get people there. It probably costs like nothing to him. Well, I mean, hats off, brother.
お待たせした。皆揃っているな。
More PvP videos? I don't know. Really to visit it? I don't want to just shit on this dude, but this does not sound like my kind of thing, man. I'm not into that at all. But I mean, I'm also not making 200k a year from it, so. I mean, I'm sitting here playing VNs, just talking to people. But I would never need that much money in a year also, so. I'm fine with doing something I like. I'd like to make money from it, but I'm not gonna fucking bend over backwards for it. I wanna have fun still. I feel like there's a point where that doesn't even sound like that much fun anymore. Maybe he has fun doing it, who knows? You have to donate to go there? Just to play games so that he can make money from you being there? That's crazy, man. Pay somebody so that they can make money from you, man. I mean, that's the thing though, is like, I guess the house is like a party thing. It's kind of like going to like fucking Disney World for somebody, man. Like, you know, they're not like exactly like, right, but you know, like kind of like that kind of thing. I mean, I guess that's kind of what it's supposed to be like. Kind of like a cool like vacay deal. Sounds like he makes just double off it, man. Like, I mean, I'm not seeing a downside for him other than, I mean, maybe it's not fun or it's a lot of work to set up. I mean, all he's gotta do is just contact the people and buy him a ticket, right? I mean, how much work could it really be? I mean, I guess he's probably got a bunch of legal shit. Hall of Famers can visit the gaming house. Hall of Famer emails donate $100 to get into the Hall of Fame. Once you have emails, and we'll schedule. Gaming house anytime. Therefore, not included. Take the gaming house if there's room available. Get gaming house epic. Phone number. My mom's epic food. Unlimited food. Discord Hall of Fame channel. Password Hall of Fame portrait. When did he start doing this like gaming house thing? So it's only $100 to go there, but I bet it's always packed, right? So it's like, yeah, you can go whenever you want if there's room. You probably just can't show up. Oh, he's been doing it that long? Holy shit. I wonder if there's any like weird people, man. I feel like you'd get banned. Like, yeah, I know you have to like control people, but like, just say something stupid or do something. I'm sure he's axed people off pretty quick.
自分もホムラハラ学園で学んだものですから。さて、今回の合宿に参加されるのは。
すみません、一人遅れています。それから実は生徒じゃ。
おほう、なるほど。それについては後ほど詳しくお聞かせ願いましょう。では、まずはこの寺のことをお話しします。後からいらっしゃる方には必要なことは皆さんから伝え。
It's pretty interesting. Oh, really? He had to cut that shut.
普段この寺ではかなりの数の若い僧たちが生活しております。が、先だってより重
So I'm guessing he gets people from all walks of life. He allows anybody to come there. So what, do you just like watch all these different people's feeds? Like on a website or something? Like I can't imagine all of these streams happening at the exact same time like on Twitch. Surely it's just like his shit. And then maybe it like goes to theirs when he's not on. How many viewers does he get? Nowadays though. Swifty's been around forever. I mean, that dude's probably at that point where, like, even if he didn't do anything, he'd probably be still popular. I can't anytime display it on stream? Oh, okay. I wonder if people knew when their camera was on, man.
こちらの大行動とネアで心置きなく聞け。さて、聞けば芝居の経大変結構。これをきっかけに皆さんのうちから将来の大
そこはロイヤリティってことで。
そうか。
Probably just assuming that's probably a safe bet.
兄の冗談だ。だいたいエマなど取り扱っていない。
いやいや一世、エマの100や200、キャスターさんに一声。それは今後の楽しみとして。せっかくの合宿ですから、多少の洋服。その代わりと言ってはなんですが、京都明朝の小1時間ほどは、境内と裏参道の清掃をしていただきます。まあ、ボランティアというやつですな。作業の要領はそちらのエミヤ君、三辻さんの合宿に使う部屋の配置は先ほどお話ししたと。興味があれば他の場所も見てば。ただし西側の建物は自分や一世の部屋がある住職一家の部屋となっておる。特に一番奥の離れは久月夫妻の愛の巣となっておりますので、ブツバチが下りますぞ。
Cool.
ほ
なんで緊張
するとも。俺は冷静沈着な人物ならば総一郎兄のような、自然おおらかな人物ならば霊感兄のようになると誓っているのだ。
Oh, it's always on. Yeah, I mean, I guess that changes shit. He's probably not personally always on. It might just be like other people. So he always has somebody on playing, even if it's not just him. He's always got people's schedule. What do you like show up and like you pay to go there and you have to be streaming during a certain amount of hours for him or something? I guess I don't know how it works. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, just like any MMO. Has the popularity, any game, I mean, just the popularity of the game dips and shit. People are there for a particular game and not just the person, then I mean, your viewership goes up and down. It's an awkward one. I need Swifty banging on my door, so I'm gonna mute this and watch it. Is that him? Looks kind of like him. I'm not even sure. Nowadays, I don't know. Okay. Interesting.
それはともかく、遠坂はまだ来ないのか。
He lives, bro.
もう一回かけてみよう。
ほら、境内では携帯
またまたつまんないダジャレも禁止ね。
たわけ。社第一、この程度では鬼も食わんわ。
こんなところか。
Oh, really? Holy shit, man. I mean, that's his means of survival, I guess. Hopefully he still enjoys it, man. I mean, that's where my respect for people, you know, goes up or down. It's like they're having fun with what they're doing, and it's like wholesome. To me, it sounds like a lot of smoke and mirrors and shit to just make money, but I mean, I'm sure he has fun making the dough. Hope he has fun doing it all, and the people there do too. I mean, after that, I couldn't really say, you know. I don't know the situation. I don't know either, dude. I mean, if it's gonna be a game, an MMO would be the easiest one to do, right? If you're also making 200k in 3 months, probably makes it pretty easy, dude. Like a fucking speedrunner. I know some people who do just like story playthroughs of games where they just explain the story of a series and like go in like deep depth about it. Like this guy does like all of first 4 Silent Hill games. Like he does it like every time I see him stream, like fucking like once a week at least. And they're gonna speedrun at that point. I don't know if they get sick of it, or if that's just like their gimmick. That's my thing, is I never want to be attached to like a gimmick, you know? Like I have to play this game or do this kind of thing. Otherwise I can't put like food on the table kind of deal. I mean, I don't make like a living off of streaming. That's why I don't force it. If it ever happened, it would be just from doing the normal shit. So I wouldn't have to change anything, right? And the most I should probably do is more networking, but I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing, that I just couldn't do like the same thing every day. Like even if you're just playing a game, I don't know if I'd want to do WoW for like decades. Ooh. What is there even to watch in WoW? I feel like if I started playing like WoW and just did my usual grinds, everybody in here would want to die. Maybe it does like PvP and like raids and shit. Hell yeah. Call being a tight ass, man. That's what I'm saying, man. If I ever could make money from streaming, dude, it wouldn't take much. I appreciate all you guys, so that really does mean a lot. Like 15 or 16 sub points or something, 17. That's a lot for the kind of viewership we get, man. I really appreciate you guys doing that. Shit definitely adds up. Like for me, because I'm so cheap. I don't know. I haven't even checked my bank account last year, brother. Probably should. I got 2 bank accounts. One with all my shit in it, and the other one that was just like, it's one of those like, it's kind of like a money market account or something, where it's supposed to make like extra interest, but it totally doesn't work because you have to have like tens of thousands of dollars in there. I was gonna get rid of it, I just haven't done it yet. And you can only pull so much from it at a time. And I've got my one where I just have like the money I just use, you know. I haven't checked it in a while. If that one isn't empty, then I guess we're definitely good to go. I need to. I don't know, man. I mean, my entertainment doesn't cost much. I'm always careful with the food shit. I could probably be even more careful. Don't have any crazy car bills or... Ooh, school shit's not bad. Ooh. Shit, my phone's under a family plan still. Yeah, I need to chuck it. Oh yeah, well that's my thing, is I never sacrifice enough where I'm like wanting to die, right? Like today I went out to Walmart and I got like a pork loin. I'm not very picky with food. I mean, it's like $5 for like a giant slab of meat, and I just ate that, you know. I could go out to eat with people. I'll still, you know, go spend like $30 at a fucking sports bar with somebody once every blue moon. That was the most I've ever spent at a place. I got like 2 beers and like 20 wings or something. I was like, holy fuck. I was like, I don't do that shit often. I still go out and get like drinks and shit. Not like that cheap. But I go to movies and shit. I mean, I just bought some Steam games. more than I wanted to spend. I spent like 27 bucks. That's because Talos Principles was like 12 bucks. Otherwise I wouldn't have spent that much.
困ったわね。
She like
朝から
gameplay
元気なんだから。
saves me a lot of money.
何？じゃあ明日は私一人で掃除
As
を。
long as I've, I mean, I don't even think I complain about. I mean, at this point, money to me would just be like surviving longer. And I mean, I would buy like some shit. Like I'm gonna buy my computer here soon. I mean, there's probably small things that I could buy, like a new chair, but I mean, this one's like fine, you know. It's just not that much, man. That's why I'll get a part-time thing if the streaming deal doesn't somehow explode. I don't see why it would explode without me putting in more effort. But
どうかしたのか？
I'd be making money from YouTube if YouTube still fucking worked the way it used to. That was unfortunate. I think I might have 10k views now. But you need like subscribers and shit. I barely get those. I don't see why that matters. I just feel like views would be what matters.
ああ、おはよう。
Yeah, it really sucks. That's the thing for me. It's like I spend so little fucking money. And the stuff I do spend is like already cheap enough. Like it really wouldn't take much. Start putting stuff away in the bank, man, but got fucked on the YouTube end of things, right? The alcohol munchies? Yeah. Don't start talking about food, man. I'll get hungry. I'm out of calories for the day. That helps too. The amount of food I eat isn't too crazy. I watch my calories. I've been in a state of trying to lose a couple pounds instead of gain a few pounds for the last year or two.
全然どうでもよくないよ、マキちゃん。
Even when I have to eat a lot though, I mean I just eat something cheap that's high cal like peanut butter. I actually am thawing out some chicken right now. I haven't really looked into what I'm gonna do. I'll probably look into it tomorrow, but I'm gonna thaw out some chicken. Just got it in the fridge right now. Maybe I'll just, I don't know if I should leave it in the fridge. I took it out like 5 hours ago. I should set it on the counter. Shitload of chicken. I'm just gonna like just put it in the crock pot. Put some like, I don't know what I'm supposed to put on it. Salt. That's usually me. I'll just cook up like salt and that's it, you know? Like that's usually my meat. As long as it's meat, I'm like happy. I'm like, oh yeah, meat, yeah. I have like a grill machine here too now. Put some ground beef on that earlier. That was cool.
はい。
I like pretty much just put like a burger patty in a fucking huge taco shell and just did that.
遅刻の件じゃなかったら、
Just
なん
make
で
thawed
怒ってる
chicken.
の？
Let's see. Dumpling, that sounds good, dude. Yeah, I need to find like cheap shit like that. Cause even though I'm pretty cheap with my food, and like every time I go to the grocery store, I'll spend like 100 something bucks at the grocery store and it'll last me like 3 or 4 months. Cause I'll go out to eat sometimes too, you know? Like even though I do that, I feel like I could do better, you know? Probably. Who knows? Maybe not 3 or 4 months. That depends. That depends on how much I'm eating. But I feel like I could buy like bulk meats and shit like that and carry it for long periods of time. Run hot water in the bowl. Oh, this is like quick thaw. Where's the slow thaw? I guess I could just do this too if it's not thawed tomorrow. But no, I'll need to look up a recipe or something. Was all recipes the place to go? Yeah, I'll look up something. I just want like something that I can cook all that chicken in. I don't even know what I do. I just throw it in there. I don't know if I need water, if it just cooks it. Just gonna throw the chicken. I've got some crockpot liners. My mom had a spare crockpot, so she just gave me one. I was like, hell yeah, dude. She had some crockpot liners. She said it makes it really easy to like clean it up. I'm like, that's all I can ask for. So I'm just gonna like throw like 8 chicken breasts in there and just cook them. I don't know, save them, eat a little bit each day. I should probably throw some other shit in there. I'll have to look up some recipes. Maybe I could make like rice and chicken, dude. I need to buy that oatmeal at Klitz this time. They said that fills you up with like just like plain oatmeal and like milk. That's pretty cheap. Fill me up. Yeah, the amount of money I'm gonna be spending on food for a while is gonna be pretty low. I'm doing 1,300 calories, so it's like I had like 4 chicken brats today and a 0.75 pound tenderloin. It's pretty efficient. That's a lot of food. Usually the meals aren't always gonna be that efficient. I'm relatively full today. I need to start buying like veggies and shit. Rice, chicken, and cream and mushroom with mushrooms. Yeah, I need to do that. Maybe I'll go to like the store or something tomorrow, I don't know. And check some shit out. Depends on how far we get in this today. I don't think we're gonna finish it today either. That's my thing, is I'm not much of a cook. Like, you think as much as I stretch money, I have to be like some fucking like super efficient chef. It's all microwave. I'll prepare meat. I steam my fish in a microwave. And my chicken I just put in like an oven usually. Just salt or like Old Bay. Everything else is like microwave. I hate wasting time more than life itself. It's like I know I have a lot of time, but I don't like fucking around. I don't like cooking. So that'll be cool. If I can do some crockpot shit, get used to it. Someday I just need to like figure out some easy shit to cook like that, and then just start like cranking out the prices and shit. Figuring what I can make that's tasty and shit that's really like efficient, money and calories and stuff. As over time I've gotten stuff that works. It's just easy, like microwave shit, or you know, like some instant mashed potatoes or something. But there's always more room to improve on. I mean, when I go to the store, as long as I'm not buying something just like I know is stupid, right? Like I look at the store, I'm like, okay, there's like an $8 pizza. I'll get one occasionally, because it's like, you know, it's fancy, you know, it's a little treat. But like when I buy pizza at a place, I'm gonna get the $3 one. You know, if I'm gonna buy cereal, I get the big old thing. Also got like gift cards and shit. I mean, even gift cards. People are like, oh, gift cards, it's not your money. I'm like, dude, that's money. Like if you get $20 in gift cards, it's not just like money you just use on whatever. That's 20. That's zero. It's still like, it's like having a $20 bill, man. You know, like you still gotta be efficient. Use this. Yeah. Yeah, now I've got a bunch of tools now. I mean, when I was bulking, I would do like shakes with a bunch of like fruits and all that shit. But digital rice cooker, yeah, I've got some cheap like $10, $20 like rice cookers. Mine's probably on here. I think it's an aroma one too. Not like that, but I've steamed some eggs. You know, I make them like hard boiled or whatever. I would steam like veggies with them and shit. I've done chicken, yeah, before too. Steamed chicken's good. Steaming chicken, and that's a lot better though. I've done steamed chicken through the microwave tray I have. Like I have like a tray, it's like a green tray, and you put water in it and you put it in the microwave. But like when you steam the chicken, it makes it kind of weird because it gets like too hard, because it's got the microwave part going on too, you know, it's not just the steaming. So like it's fine with fish because it's quick, but with chicken it's weird. You do like a real steaming. I also need to like get like a tea kettle or some shit. I make tea pretty often, but I just like boil water and then just like pour it in the fucking pitcher and then like let it brew. There's probably quicker, easier ways to do it. That keeps it like hot or cold or whatever you want. I don't care that much about hot tea. I like iced tea better, but I actually put my tea in like an ice tray recently. I'm gonna try that. I might even try it right now. So I didn't water down the tea when I fucking bring it in here. What is it? Battery organizer storage case. Oh shit, you got a lot of batteries? Yeah. Last time I changed the battery, I was like, can't even remember. Oh, I actually put batteries in recently for this new mouse. I had to buy a new mouse. The other one, remember I said I could like slowly move it forever? This one does not do that. I don't have to click either to turn it back on. A little heavier, but I actually don't mind it. I was gonna buy a wireless keyboard too, so I didn't have this wire in the way. That way I could just like throw the keyboard around. Apparently those last pretty long time. I just want one that feels big and has like real buttons. I don't want like some cheap little feeling thing. But you couldn't feel them there, and I didn't want to spend an extra 20 bucks, so. I gotta take a piss. Probably go. Will I get the tea? I might save it. I hadn't made tea in forever, but been trying to do more lately. It's a good way to curb the appetite. For me, I'm more addicted to having drinks than food. Like today, I went out and got like a 32 ounce Coke Icy, like 200 and something calories. I just was like, I'm gonna sacrifice food to have this drink. So it's like, I'll do that a lot. I like a glass of. I regret the glass of orange juice. Combined, that could have been a meal, but whatever. I don't know. I care more about like drink. That's like my treat, you know. Like some people are like, oh, I want a slash of cake or a candy bar. For me, it's like I just want like a tasty drink. I try to do like coffees and teas, but like it sucks with that shit. While tasty, it's just not as tasty as like some of the calories. Orange juice puts me in a coma. My thing with orange juice is like I always had like weird acid issues, and unless I'm eating like a champ like I am right now, like it does shit. Like. And it's pretty high calorie. Like, I mean, orange juice is really healthy. It's tasty. I don't mind getting it once in a while. But it's like, I mean, so like a full red solo. I just use red solo cups because I'm lazy. I mean, I don't even like do dishes. I just get like, you know. I mean, we do have a dish, right? We run it like rarely. My brother uses more dishes, but I use paper shit, red solo cups. They last me like eons. I reuse most of them, you know, if I'm not eating anything weird on it. Sunny D? Nah, I get like real orange juice. Sunny D's good, but shit. Puts you in a coma though. Like it just makes you tired drinking it? Or are you like a serious like coma? Anybody on YouTube, I apologize if this is your first watch. Apparently there's not many like good playthroughs of this on YouTube, so this might get a couple views. I'll try to cut out some of these conversations. It's part of the stream, you know. Not gonna like gear shit towards YouTube. Yeah, I used to have worse acid problems. Well, I had that acid problem recently, but it's good now. I had more acid problems. I think I've had acid problems my whole life. I stopped having bad heartburn though once I lost my weight. Like that. Seem that healthy for you? Yeah, that's kind of my thing. Oh, it's like for me, I just look at the calories and I'm just like, fuck, dude. Like a full red solo cup is okay. So there's like a Coke red solo cup and like an orange juice. The orange juice has like almost more calories than the Coke. And I'm not I mean the orange juice is healthier. I know, like I don't know, like stupid, but like it's like, dude, you know, like if you're just trying to like lose weight, I mean, above all the calories matter, you know, like you're not gonna like, you know, if you're doing 150 calories either way, you're not gonna like lose weight having fucking orange juice, you know. You're not gonna like maintain weight just because you had orange juice. Like it's just gonna make it better, you know. That's like, that's a lot. And like orange juice is cool and all, but I'm like, if I'm gonna get that much, I'm just gonna have something I like more, you know. Like I'll buy orange juice here and there because it's cheap. That's another thing, is most juices are really expensive, man. Apple juice and orange juice are relatively cheap, but anything else is really expensive, so I don't fuck with it. Daily multivitamin? It's probably too expensive, dude. Let me see.